Hi, Dane. This is Eric Jacobsen with the Chicago Cubs. Dane, it's great to speak with you because I'm your personal ticket consultant for next season.
Hey Eric, how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing great.
Dane, I think the best place to start this conversation is by asking, what is your connection to the Chicago Cubs?
With the Chicago Cubs, I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, and they have the AAA affiliate, the Iowa Cubs. So growing up, I was always able to see the top prospects come through the Cubs, and even though I didn't make it to Chicago for very many games, I really got my roots in there in my beginning of my life. And then once I moved to Chicago and started working for State Farm, an entry level position, they always loved to take out all of the employees to Cubs game, get some corporate morale, and get some really inter workplace cohesiveness going.
Well, Dane, I can completely understand where you're coming from. I used to work at a corporate financial business in Chicago, and my CEO would love to buy us tickets to Cubs games as a reward for all the hard work we do, or to just build that relationship between us. Attending the games in person with my former coworkers were some of my favorite memories with them. It was such a great time to experience real bonding time and helped maintain a relationship with my CEO as I was trying to move up in the company. So, Dane, I just have a couple questions for you. Who do you normally attend Cubs games with?
So normally I'll go with either my family or some of my friends I've made through work. Uh, my family, just because the Cubs offer such a great, enriching environment, and then coworkers, I like to reward my employees as well for such their hard work.
Well, Dane, I can definitely appreciate that. I love to go with my friends and family as well, but I love, when I was working for that financial place in downtown Chicago, building those relationships with clients and especially coworkers, though, was a great way to bond with them. So, where do you prefer to sit at Wrigley when you come to games?
So actually, my favorite place to sit is in the box suite right behind home plate. It's just the perfect view of the whole field, and you're completely immersed within the famous Wrigley atmosphere.
Yeah, you can't beat that. It's definitely the prime spot to be. So how do you normally purchase your tickets? Is it usually through StubHub or is it through the Cubs ticket office?
Yeah, so I usually just go through StubHub, but I don't like doing that just because of how I know it's a secondary market and the money's not really going back to the Cubs itself. I'd love to go through the ticket office, and that's so great and so happy. So happy that you called.
Oh, Dane, I appreciate that. Your concern for us is definitely unmatched. How often do you prefer to attend games? Is it very often or just a couple a year?
So I love to go to a couple games a year, and I really prefer sitting up in those suites where I'm able to bring friends and family and really enjoy the whole atmosphere without anyone spilling their peanuts on me or their beer, or having the guys walk by just yelling
Yeah,
popcorn.
for sure, for sure. You cannot beat that the sweet life. So, do you have any preference on opponents you'd like to see, or just kind of any game?
So I love the games against the Brewers. So growing up, I always hated the Brewers because being in Des Moines, you're either Milwaukee, Kansas City, or Cubs fans. So growing up, I always had friends that were Brewers fans, and I just hated it so much because growing up, Cubs were still in their 109-year drought. So
Right. Well, hey, those games against the in-division rivals are heated, and it's definitely the best atmosphere of any game, I believe. So, what is your favorite memory from a Cubs game ever?
it'd have to be last season when David Bowie hit that walk-off grand slam home run, and just the electricity in Wrigley was insane.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the energy in Wrigley when that happened is I've never seen anything like it in any type of sports venue. So, another question for you, I have for you, Dane, is what were your employees' favorite part of the game when you guys go to Cubs games?
So when I was first starting out at State Farm, our favorite part about going to Cubs games were just as a group, we're able to just get out of the office and experience one another for who we are as people and not really colleagues. So just being able to take off the suit and have some beers with one another was just a great time. It really helped us once we got back into the office.
Definitely, I can appreciate that. Being able to get away with your coworkers is very important to build that relationship with them. So, what do you? I know we talked about your employees' favorite part, but what do you enjoy most about coming to Cubs games with your employees?
My favorite part would probably just be being in Wrigley itself, being in Wrigleyville, getting off Addison, getting off the blue line at Addison, and just right there. It's not like going to the White Sox games where it's just next to a dirty freeway.
Yeah.
It's in a loving, like, close knit community, and it's just the best thing about the Cubs.
Definitely, Dan. Well, hey, with a lot of excitement surrounding the Cubs next season, this is the perfect time for us to be having this conversation. Based on what you told me, Dane, we have a great package located in section 111, box suite, right above the home plate. How does that sound?
I'm just not really interested. I'm not really too happy with how the Cubs handled the off season.
Well, Dan, I can understand that. As a sales representative for the Cubs, we want each of our fans to have a personal contact in the ticket office. This way, we can customize our packages for you. That being said, which games are you most excited for this season?
Either, like I said, the Brewers or the Angels game. When Mike Trout comes into town, you can never not be excited to, not see, or never not be excited to see the, like I like to say, the Michael Jordan of baseball.
Right, you can't beat those games against the good stars. Well, hey, I know you're going to love coming to these games, and we need you and your employees at Wrigley Field cheering on the Cubs. Let's get you locked in today. How does that sound?
See, but I wouldn't be able to go to all the games if I got the suite package. I can't really plan that far in advance.
Well, hey, if you're not able to make it all the games or not able to plan that far in advance, the tickets can make a nice gift, share with friends, or be used for business purposes. Business purposes like entertaining your clients personally from your insurance firm, or just your coworkers. So Dane, buying a box suite can lead to strong relationships with your coworkers. What's holding you back from locking up these tickets today? We need you here supporting the Cubs. What would we have to do to get you in these seats today?
I mean, you have to clear it by. You have to clear it by, but I mean, I'd have to clear it by some of my business partners. Being the CEO and owning the firm, I still have my final say, but I just like to get a full comment or dialogue about it going.
Well, hey, I'm glad that you're looking to involve your business partners. I can definitely appreciate that. I'd love to contact them directly to discuss these ticket options and all the added value and benefits included.
All right, well, with my business partners, it's kind of, I don't want to give out their personal information like that just because I don't want them to feel betrayed by their sense of trust in me.
Right. Hey, no problem, Dan. If your coworkers were on the phone right now, though, what questions would they have for me about our ticket package?
Probably the number one question would be, how could the experience that you guys offer correlate to being a productive, better work environment?
Right. So, I think just the bonding experience that we offer, especially in a box suite where you don't have all that room and you can kind of walk around and talk to everybody. You're not locked into a seat, and you can walk around, have a couple of beers with your coworkers and build that relationship. It'll lead to more productivity. Your coworkers will actually care about one another, and they'll know that they're appreciated by the higher ups. So, Dan, we have multiple options for the box suites against the Brewers, actually, or against Mike Trout and the Angels. This would create a great work environment between you and your coworkers and build each other's relationship. I can get you a box suite right now for the closest game against the Brewers on April 3rd. How does that sound?
April 3rd? That's actually perfect. That's the right exact time where our first quarterly gets over, and we like to treat our employees to a nice game out or a nice event together outside the office to try break away the winter sad mood and the times in the office and get out and enjoy ourselves.
Well, hey, Dan, I think they'd appreciate that a lot. Is there a credit or debit card that we can put that on today?
Yeah, we can put it on my company credit card. It's 381-487-641289.
All right, perfect. Dan, you also told me that you work for State Farm Insurance. I work with many companies like this in the area to design corporate hospitality packages focusing on business development and employee rewards. Who with your company handles corporate tickets?
Actually, Mark in marketing does. He handles all of our corporate partnerships.
Nice. Now, does Mark is he in charge of the client hospitality and retention as well?
He is. He is in charge of hospitality and retention.
All right, Dane. So, if you wouldn't mind, what is Mark's office number that I can contact him at?
His office number is 312-587-4821 with extension 211.
Hey, Dan, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for connecting me with him. I will definitely be in contact with him. I'm glad we could connect you with a box suite as well and help strengthen that relationship with you and your coworkers. I want you to know that I am your personal ticket representative for the Chicago Cubs, and if you ever have any needs for tickets in the future, feel free to contact me, as I'd be happy to help you out again.
Eric, you've been awesome. I definitely appreciate finally having someone that's my own personal ticket concierge and I can work with in the future, and we'll definitely be in contact.
All right, Dan, I appreciate you, and have a great rest of your day.
You too, Eric.
Thank you.